Hey, what's up, everyone? This is another episode of Singer Nerds and Homies. I am your current host today, Jose, and with me I have Reggie and Michael. What's up, guys?
Thank you for having us.
How y'all doing?
Pretty good.
Chilling.
I've been doing fine, just been chilling. It's been a while since I've seen you guys.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Mm-hmm. Anything new lately with you?
Not much. I'm just chilling, getting ready for more travel, to be honest.
Oh, yeah, that's where you're going. Where are you going again?
I'm going to London, like at the end of October.
Like London, a different part of the UK, or?
Well, I fly in London Heathrow, but I am going to stay for like a day somewhere outside the city, but I am going to go take a train back to the city and spend a week there, and then I'm actually going to go to Scotland as well after I'm done during my time with the city. Go to Scotland, spend a few more days there, and then go back to somewhere in the UK, and then go back home.
What about you, Reggie? What have you been up to?
I've just been working on my show, Angels in America.
Yeah, that's coming in close, huh?
Yeah,
that is
we literally open October 9th. And so it's pretty nerve-wracking. And even though I'm co-directing this show, it feels so weird to get up on that stage and perform it because I don't feel like an actor when I'm up there. I feel like I'm just like, oh, okay, it's time for me to do my, my part. But also, like yesterday, yesterday was our last tech rehearsal before we go into dress tech, but right before opening night. And so it was just a full run through with like lights and sound and stuff. And so yesterday it was the first time where I actually felt like I was actually like in the moment, not just rehearsing a scene. And so it was really cool to just really like, oh my God, like this is real. This is actually happening.
Yeah. Well, let me move on to our first topic thing. I guess I've heard from some people that the Doomsday trailer is going to be showing up like around when Avatar 3 comes out. What is it, like Ash and Fire or something?
I heard something a little bit about that. So I think they're going to show the preview of Doomsday before showing the actual third movie of Avatar. Which it would make sense because obviously they're both technically Disney properties.
Unless they show it as like part of the trailers before the movie comes on, like in the theaters. That would be pretty crazy.
I like it how like they're showing it on that specific day, because I think, I might be wrong, but Avatar 3 comes out December 18, I think.
Around Christmas, right before, yeah.
But what's crazy is that the release date for Doomsday is December 18th as well, on 2026.
Are you excited for Avengers Doomsday? Like
I need to watch the trailer. I'm excited for a lot of people to come back, and obviously new characters.
Yeah.
The Fantastic Four, everybody coming back. But I gotta see it though. I gotta see it to believe it.
You know what's probably gonna happen? I'm predicting for the end credits for Doomsday, Avengers Doomsday, Squirrel Girl.
Oh my God.
Squirrel Girl.
That was a good reaction. But
Squirrel Girl is
and Squirrel Girl. If you were in a relationship, you'd want Squirrel Girl.
No.
That's crazy.
No, I think it would be funny to have a show or something, even if it's animated, of just focusing on her. She's a really funny character.
I think they could bring it to
fruition.
She's she's like, a lot of her comics are very slice of life, though. That's for sure.
If anything, she would probably be in the Young Avengers.
Well, it's giving Disney Plus limited series, like She-Hulk.
Believe it or not, she is a SHIELD agent. She got
SHIELD don't exist no more in MCU.
She got accepted to be a SHIELD agent. She even defeated Dr. Doom to save Iron Man in her earlier comics. She's part of the Spidey Warriors, and she graduated X-Men's class.
But let me ask you something. If she hasn't been brought up, but she's been relevant to the plots of major characters before, why didn't they include her before?
I don't know. I think people think because she's might be like a D-list superhero, like Nighthawk and whatnot, that she might not be good, like Moonlight. Moonlight's a D-list superhero.
Yeah.
So, like, I feel like they're like, it's just a girl with squirrel powers. Who cares? She talks to girls. She's squirrels. She has squirrel powers. No one's going to care. And
also, this is random, but, imagine, Winter Soldier, the whole, helicarriers all crash into each other.
Yeah.
Imagine, a SHIELD agent's, first day on the job is that day it happened.
Oh, my God.
I'm as soon as all the helicarriers crash, they're just like, So do I get a lunch break after this?
No,
Or do I
imagine
just-
your first day on the job as a SEAL agent, and then Loki comes in with all the aliens from the first Avengers movie, and you're like, whoa, fuck.
I mean, this is not worth like $12 an hour. I'm not gonna lie. No, I'm not. I was not paid enough to deal with aliens.
Doubt SEAL agents get paid like $12 an hour, especially
Technically,
if they're in New
they're
York.
they're technically government employees.
Yeah.
They get free. Like they get decent amount of dental insurance and
Dental insurance.
Get the eye vision.
Yeah, and vision care. I figured.
All right, well, who would you want to see in the MCU? What superheroes would you guys want to see that we haven't seen on the big screen?
Oh, haven't seen on the big screen. Okay.
All right, Reggie, go first. You want me to go first?
No, you go first, because I was going to say Pedro Pascal, but he's
Oh,
already
he's
been
already-
on the big
he's
screen.
not even- he's just
Reed
an actor.
Richards.
Wait,
He's
character
really-
or actor?
Character, like superhero character from the comics that we haven't seen on the big screen
Oh,
yet.
Nova.
Ooh.
I want to see Nova. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna do it because obviously with the introduction of the Nova Corps, I figured they would have Nova. Like
But
at
that's what I'm
least.
saying. I feel like with Tom Holland Spider-Man, they could do Spidey Warriors in one of the movies.
I guess so.
Squirrel Girl will come.
You and Squirrel Girl.
She's part of the
Shut up
Spidey
about Squirrel Girl.
Warriors. She is awesome.
Oh
she
my
defeated Thanos too. In one of her comics, she defeats Thanos.
Bruh.
I mean, don't they have Kraven in the MCU at some point? Or no?
Technically,
Like Craven the Hunter?
Yeah, Kraven the Hunter.
technically he's not in the MCU. He's in technically because he's in the Sonyverse. There's it's different.
Okay, yeah, like Miles Morales is in the Sonyverse, and
Yeah. Well, yeah, in a way.
because
Andrew Taylor
that's
Johnson,
one
where
of-
you at?
That's one of Squirrel Girl's main villains is Kraven the Hunter.
Dude, if we're talking about range in an actor, Aaron Taylor Johnson, he got range, dude. He got
Aaron
range.
Taylor Johnson.
Is there any superhero you want to see on the big screen?
I have no idea. I was going to say Jose Pedro Pascal, but he's already Reed Richards, so
Yeah.
there's that.
No, but I do agree. I think Nova would be really cool. Just having him out, just being all. I haven't seen read a lot of Nova comics, but I know he is he's a fun character for sure.
Yeah. Honestly, what's that app that you could actually start betting on random shit? What's
I
it
have
called?
no
I
idea.
know I forgot what it was called. Talk it starts with a T.
There's a lot of betting apps.
No, but like
nowadays.
there's an app where like people could actually like have a bunch of topics, some random stuff, and they bet against it if those things can happen.
Yeah.
Like how much you want to bet this would happen, and then they actually put in money, and yeah, like imagine we could do that for Doomsday. Like how much you want to bet Doomsday would actually hit.
Ooh. I mean, it's going through the whole multiverse thing, and
Here's the thing, though. But here's the thing, though. A lot of people are so against that because of with Doctor Strange 2, which is like and then with all these other things. I kind of have confidence in it because the Russo brothers.
Yeah.
They're coming back. They've gone they gave us nothing but bops. Winter Soldier, Civil War, Infinity War, and Endgame. Come on.
Yeah.
Like
It took me. Wait, was Civil War wasn't an Avengers movie? It was a Captain America movie, wasn't it?
Technically. No.
Oh my god, I was not expecting that. Whoa,
that's fucking
it's like
crazy.
a hive mind.
That's crazy.
No, but technically it is considered an Avengers movie because it's literally all of the Avengers like pitting against each other. Are you Team Iron Man or are you Team Captain
But not
America?
all the Avengers, though.
No, not all of them. Of
Like
course.
Thor was doing his own shit. Hulk was like being like, "Fuck this place, I'm out."
It's like, but it's also like one of those like trick question things. Because I remember when I used to work with kids, we played Jeopardy, and it was like, what was it that Tom Holland Spider-Man was first introduced? And they were saying Avengers Civil War, but I was like, it was actually Captain America Civil War was the correct
My
answer.
favorite, well, yes, because the official title is Captain America Civil War. But one of my favorite clips from that movie that just plays in the back of my head all the time is when Spider-Man swiped Captain America's shield. And I was like, okay.
And he's like,
alright.
where you from, kid? He's like, Brooklyn. He's like,
Queens. And
Yeah.
then he's in Rolling. Here's the thing. Are we going by like favorite MCU moments?
I don't know. What is your
we can have
favorite
a
MCU
conversation
movie?
about that. We can have a conversation
That's
Well,
about
what
that.
is your favorite MC movement?
Oh, Captain versus Bucky, Winter Soldier. That fight scene, that hand-to-hand combat with the knife, bah, bah, bah. Dude, that went hard. Like, yes, there's way better intense battle scenes, don't get me wrong. But, like, there's a difference between a battle scene and a fight scene. There's
Yeah.
a difference. But, like, with fight scenes, no. That one fight, Captain Bucky,
Yeah.
that went hard.
I think I'll be cliche and say my favorite was the first Avengers when they're all in the circle when the aliens are coming in
That
and
is
they're doing
oh,
the spin.
that was an iconic
Because like
shot.
I remember seeing that
super
when I was
iconic.
young and I'm just like, What? This is
Here's-
awesome.
And you know what pisses me off? Not pisses me off, but what kind of upsets me? This is like a kind of a different topic as well, but it's still MCU.
Mm-hmm.
People keep sleeping on Age of Ultron. They keep sleeping on it.
Really?
Dude, I get it, but like, dude, because Joss Whedon is kind of like a piece of shit. But,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? But dude, James Spader's Ultron, that
Yeah.
was good.
That was really good.
That was. It makes you, because I never seen a. Besides Thanos, there
Yeah.
wasn't really much of a villain that made you think, but
Mhm.
also Killmonger as well, that made you
Yeah.
think and
Yeah.
like make you be like, I never really thought of shit like that.
Well, I think with Age of Ultron, that was also the one where they showed a lot of foreshadowing for future movies too,
Yes.
which is really cool.
Yeah.
Like I think the most iconic one that people always point out is like when Captain America moves Mjolnir on the table when they're like
Yeah,
just
yeah,
messing
they call-
around,
yeah, yeah,
and then
yeah,
Captain
yeah.
America actually like moves in, and Thor's like getting all serious, like
He was,
what the hell?
he was shaking in his boots.
Yeah, he was. I'm like,
shaking
there's
his
so much
boots.
foreshadowing and things like that. I was like, that's really cool.
Man, but like, I just love James Spader's performance, dude.
And s-
Like, how could when they were like deciding, like talking about the hammer, and like, and he's like, how could you be worthy? You're all
Yeah.
killers. I'm like, dude,
True.
calling them everybody out, because they're
True.
even Captain America, despite his intentions, that dude got bodies. He
Yeah.
was killing in
He
World
was,
War II.
He was killing. Yeah, he was killing a lot of people in World War II. I feel like a part of him didn't realize he also killed a lot of people. Besides that one scene when he like busted in with the gun.
Well, if you
Yeah.
remember, he also went to sleep for like 70 years.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, but he was still killing in World
before
War II,
that.
though.
It was before the whole plane crash. He was like,
Well, yeah, but still, it's like, oh, like, you know, like my memory, you know, like, let me wake up, you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
See, this is why Batman's the go, because he could do all that without killing anyone.
Yeah. Did Ben Affleck's Batman kill technically? He did.
Who?
Ben Affleck's Batman?
No, but who did he kill?
Who did he kill? Or what scene are you talking about?
There was one scene. It was the car chase when he was going after the cargo trucks and he was shooting at the
Oh,
cargo
with
trucks, and
Batman v Superman?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it was
I
dumb.
haven't seen that movie in so long.
I don't know. I think it was at a point where like he's old and like I don't give a shit at this point.
Well, there is a comic out there where he does realize he is getting old and he can't keep defending Gotham from Joker.
Dark Knight
Or
Returns.
like it was the last fight, and he just snapped Joker's neck. He just lost it in the moment and snapped.
Oh
it.
my god.
Yeah, he did. But here's the thing though. He kind of fucked with the Joker's neck, but he was still alive. And then Joker knew like just by I know, but he knew by just moving his neck it would finish the job.
Yeah.
But like Joker want to get like a final word in, like, see you, motherfucker.
Well, what do you guys stand on with like comic books? Are you guys more Marvel fans or DC fans?
I prefer both, but I mean Reggie isn't really much on comics though.
I know. I did. My mom did get me comics when I was little. I think most of I think growing up, my brother was more of the Marvel guy with the comics, and I was more of the DC. I remember reading like Green Lantern.
Oh, I
and
love
stuff
Green Lantern. Do you know the
growing up.
elf?
Huh?
Do you know the Green Lantern elf?
No.
I have that like memory.
No, I don't off the top of
I
my
don't know
head.
I don't know if I do remember. In Brightest Day.
In Brightest Day and Darkest Night.
I thought it was
Let
Blackest
Do-
Night.
It's dark. I think it might be Blackest Night.
Yeah.
In Brightest Day and
Blackest Night.
Yeah. Let those who evil's might
Right.
beware my power. Green Lantern's light.
I thought it was more than that, but
There is a little bit more. There's also the shortened
It's
version.
giving starlight, starbright
Right.
on the star I wish tonight.
Starlight.
I'm-
Every time you guys say Starlight, I'm thinking like The Boys.
Oh, I've been seeing a lot of clips on The Boys.
Soldier Boy.
But I'm more of a DC fan. I don't know
Yeah.
if I'm way more into DC, especially with the whole Batman stuff. I finally just finished off Arkham Knight. Like
yeah,
The
we-
video game?
Yeah,
we talked
video
about
game.
that,
Yeah, when we talked about, I
that.
100% completed it, or 200% completed it.
200%.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the DLCs and all that stuff.
Well, it's not the DLC. It's just collecting all. Yeah, the DLCs and collecting all the Riddler trophies. I think it's like 248 of them,
Wow.
Yeah.
which is a lot. And I'm just like,
I mean, with me, like, I grew up with the MCU, but at the same time, as I got older, I
Yeah.
got more into more DC shit.
same here.
You know what I
Like
mean?
I grew up with the MCU, mainly like Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. I never really seen Andrew Garfield's. Yeah, because I don't know, I never seen Andrew Garfield.
That's crazy.
Although a part of me kind of doesn't want to see the first one because I don't think I can handle seeing Gwen Stacy dying that way, and I'm just like, after
It's
no.
the second one, not the first
Oh, the second one? Then I got my facts wrong. The second one,
Yeah.
because I'm just like, ooh, that just looks brutal, and I don't think I could stomach. I could like.
No, I can't talk about Andrew Garfield's Amazing Spider-Man without recognizing the fact that they created, like, went through all the troubles and everything and started, like, pre-production and everything on a third movie where he sets up his life with Mary Jane, or whoever his Mary Jane was going to be.
Yeah.
And it's, like, you can find out, like, so much on that movie. And it's just, and this was at the peak of the Disney versus Sony war with Amazing Spider-Man. And so they killed the production.
Well,
I thought they also killed the production because Spider-Man 2 wasn't hitting in theaters box office wise.
yeah.
I don't know.
That's what I thought.
I mean, I know, like, also at Universal Orlando, that's why they have some Marvel stuff because it's from Sony.
Yeah.
Mainly.
They had a Fantastic Four cafe. They had, like, I didn't try the food, but it looked cool.
What'd you get to drink?
I didn't really... actually, in Orlando, like, butterbeer. They had
At the Fantastic Four cafe?
No, I didn't have anything at the cafe. I just think...
He just knew there was a
what you had to
cafe.
drink. I'm like...
Because you were talking about the cafe, so I'm like, oh, what did they have?
But I did say I didn't really have anything.
You said to eat.
Well, I didn't... Not in drink.
All right. Enough bickering over here. The couple over here bickering.
Fuck off, dude. Fuck off.
But, well, besides, like, all the DC and Marvel stuff, that's, you know, what about Avatar 3? You guys excited for that coming out?
I'm excited for it. I've always had faith in Cameron, so...
I haven't even seen the second one.
James Cameron?
James Cameron, the greatest pioneer. You know the South Park reference with James Cameron?
No.
You don't remember that episode where they're like... There was, like, the bar was so low and everyone's, like, worshiping Honey Boo Boo and... Eric Carmen got, like, extra fast so he could have a mobility scooter.
Oh, wait.
And
no.
then,
I think I know what you're talking about. I just can't remember much.
And then it just ends with Michelle Obama punching Eric because she's like, I'm here to fight child obesity. And she literally fights it. It's so dumb. And the B plot of the episode is James Cameron going, like, on a deep sea adventure to raise the bar because the bar was so low. And he actually finds it and raises it. And he's like, okay, boys, set a course to Avatar 2.
Oh my god!
I mean, it's supposed to hit because taking all that time, that big giant gap of time to have a preparation from production, from the actual writing. He had like a bunch of sequels already written out.
Yeah,
from like 1 to like possibly 5.
Yeah,
I gotta rewatch 1. It's been a while.
When he was filming the second one, didn't he film 2 other ones? So he literally did like 3 movies.
When the second one came out, I think the third one and the fourth one already finished filming.
Yes.
I might be wrong on that, so don't quote me. But yeah, he had a bunch of footage shot during that time when Avatar 2 came out.
No, and you know that there's been like so much time has passed when I can't remember which actor it was, but there was like a little boy.
Yeah.
In I think it was the second one, but then by the time that they actually got to like the press tour and everything for the movie,
grown.
He's grown. It's grown. Like whoa.
I mean, it has no choice but to hit like in theaters. It has to be good.
The first
Avatar
one was
3.
All that time, all that money.
What I'm looking at like the Avatars, the movies, it looks like they're like something with the elements. Like wasn't the first one when?
No, the first one was just land, like
was it land?
Earth.
I feel like it was more
water, fire.
Well, I feel like
air.
No, I feel like
What's
the
air
first
one
one.
about, though?
I don't know. Them in the sky.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I think the first one was more air because they focus a lot on him taking control of that bird in the sky and things like that and flying with the creature.
But that's like him navigating how to be like one of the people. You know.
I don't know. I was saying if they ever made a 5th one, like after getting all elements done, they do it with like all the elements together or something like that.
James Cameron might not be involved in the 5th one if there is.
You can't do Avatar without James Cameron. We have these movies because
it's his
of him.
baby.
Yeah.
Hey, keep in mind, people didn't think like doing Aliens without Ridley Scott wouldn't hit, but it did. Even though James Cameron directed it, but still.
Yeah. Well, it's James Cameron.
No, but people were like, I'm assuming people were like, what? Ridley Scott's not doing the second Alien movie? What the hell? James Cameron? The fuck? That's not going to hit, but it did.
Yeah.
So it depends on who's going to direct a 5th Avatar movie.
Yeah. If there's a 5th Avatar movie. I don't know if there's going to be a 5th Avatar movie. I mean, who knows? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to expect for this new one. I need to watch the second one, so I don't know what the
I don't know if
heck's
you saw
happening.
the trailer, but I mean, I wouldn't say it's a spoiler, but it's already in the trailer. But Spider, apparently he's breathing the air in Pandora without a mask.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I can remember that was a big thing.
That was a big thing. Yeah, that's a big thing right now. I'm like, what?
I know. I remember seeing trailers for the second one. Now they have like crossbreeds of humans and Navis, and I'm like, what the hell is
They're
happening?
adapting. Evolution is all about adapting.
Here's the thing I'm curious about, and I'm really excited to see, is how Neytiri and Jake are adjusting to living their life right now that they lost a son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing that I'm really compelled to watch, like, when it comes to that movie, because that's gonna be tough.
Was it a trailer in the third movie, or the trailer for the third movie? Was it where a certain character finds his old human skull as his Navi self and crushes it?
That was the second one.
That was the second movie.
When the Colonel
Yeah, the Colonel.
the Colonel found his body from the first movie.
And then he crushed his
Yeah.
own. Yeah, I was like, dang, that's crazy.
Yup.
I thought that was. I need to watch the second one. I really needed to.
No, what we need to do is go to Orlando Disney and go to the
The
Avatar thing.
Epcot.
Is that where it's at? Epcot?
Yeah, Epcot.
Epcot is Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just talked about
No,
that.
no, there's a thing at
The
Disney.
Orlando Disney World is the Epcot. That's
they-
also
they
known
have
as the Epcot.
But they have an attraction where they actually have, like,
Yeah.
you can see
Pandora.
Pandora,
Yeah.
yeah, they have that. I know they also have like that tram thing that I guess a lot of people think is cool, where you see around the whole park with this tram that goes around it.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing, though, that I'm, like, kind of... This is just my opinion. I want to see James Cameron at least do something else. I know Avatar is his big, giant thing that he's worked so hard for, which is great and all.
Yeah.
But I do want to see him do something different.
You want him to like tap into something like he did with Titanic?
Something like
Do you want him to
something
like do
that.
more sci-fi stuff or more action?
Sci-fi, yeah, but or just something different. Because I feel like he spent way too much time on Avatar. That took almost a decade or two out of his life. I feel like he should at least
Not even filming it, really. It's the post-production
developing it. Dude, he literally had to make up an entire language.
Yeah.
Damn.
I've seen the behind-the-scenes footage of like the making of the first Avatar. So much like years of pre-production preparation, but all the actors learning the entire Na'vi language and certain choreographies of how they move. And
Yeah.
it's just like he needs to take a break, man. But I feel like he already has like a bunch of breaks. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like he needs to
Retire, you saying?
not retire, but move on to a different film at least.
Well, I think after being so much with like, Avatar is like really heavily sci-fi. I feel like he might stick with that sci-fi genre because it's so embedded into him.
Yeah, like it's Terminator, bro. Terminator.
I did not know James Cameron did term. I really did not know that. I'm gonna be honest. I
Should
did not
we
know that.
get another Terminator movie?
I don't know, dude. The last one was ass. It was even
Was that
didn't see that one.
Terminator?
Dark Fate.
Dark
It's
Fate?
when there's like a lady Terminator. She was not that compelling as a character. I'm not gonna lie. And then they tried to do like, and then Arnold came back. It was pointless.
It sounds desperate that Arnold came back.
Terminator Salvation. That's underrated. That's a good one. The one with Christian Bale in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like where it took place in like in the future where Skynet already took over the world. And it's like,
Speaking of like sci-fi, have you guys ever heard of this? I've always asked people if they heard this sci-fi movie, and no one seems like they know. It's called The Last Mimsy. About these kids and this little bunny doll.
Yeah.
Who's actually like a secret alien or something like that.
Yeah, I remember that a little bit. I can't really remember a lot.
It's very like faded in my memory, but that's just, I don't know why I remember watching it so much. That title, The Last Mimsy, and
You guys remember,
it's only talking to the little girl.
Do you guys remember Earth to Echo?
Yes, that came out on my birthday.
Oh, really?
July 2nd came out on my birthday.
Wow.
I just love found footage movies. I love, dude, Cloverfield.
Chronicle.
Cloverfield and Chronicle, goated.
Chronicle peak. That's my number one all-time movie.
Chronicle, yeah.
Number one is Chronicle.
Mhm.
It is amazing. It is heartfelt. The way it ended does not need a second movie. It
Honestly,
is so good.
Valley Crash Out.
Yes.
That's like the OG
Yes.
Valley Crash Out. I'm not
Yes.
gonna lie. OG Valley Crash Out.
Especially with that hospital scene with his dad still blaming him, blaming his son for what all
you
the
seen Chronicle?
chaos.
Oh, we gotta show.
No, off the
we
top
got
of
a
my head.
watch party.
It was like before. It was Michael B. Jordan before he got buff.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, it is good. Dude, they spent so many years trying to write the sequel without bringing back the OG writer Max Landis, which is dumb. Right?
Wait, damn. No, I don't think Chronicle needs a sequel.
Really?
I don't think so. Where it ended off was so poetic with I can't remember the actor's name, but what the cousin did with the camera and everything, and like what he did for everyone. I was just like, that was just poetic. It doesn't need any more than that. You know, let him live his life.
Yeah,
he's literally, spoiler, he's literally the last one out of the trio.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like,
no, but like also Cloverfield.
I need to watch
good.
Cloverfield.
That is a good movie.
That's like
it's been on my list. It's definitely been on my list.
That's how I knew about Matt Reeves.
I might rewatch it
before Batman, before Planet of the Apes. It was Matt Reeves doing Cloverfield.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people thought it was a J.J. Abrams movie, but he produced it though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it was a Matt Reeves movie.
Yeah.
No, but when Matt Reeves also did Planet of the Apes, incredible.
Planet of the Apes. I just saw a picture recently of a behind the scenes, and I think it was like a Throwback Thursday kind of thing where it was Helena Bonham Carter in the chair being made up, and I'm like, dang.
I've been seeing a lot of clips of the older Planet of the Apes, like I think like the 1980s version or 1970s.
70s, yeah.
I remember the OG ones. I never saw the second one or the third one, or the fourth or the fifth.
Yeah.
I just remember the OG like Planet of the Apes.
Well, going off of that, you think any of those like older movies should be like rebooted? Do you think?
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it depends on who's doing it, who's behind it. I mean, because we're obviously having a bad rap of reboots now, but
It's no way.
I know. I mean, are there any reboots that should be any movies that should be rebooted? Because that's such a different question that we're so accustomed to. Is like like movies shouldn't be rebooted.
Yeah.
But no one's really asked like, should there be movies where they should deserve a reboot?
Well, what movie you think shouldn't have been rebooted?
I mean, that shouldn't have been.
Shouldn't have been rebooted.
2015 Fantastic Four.
Wait, was that the one with
Michael B. Jordan?
Yeah, and that one was awful.
The casting was ambitious, and I like the cast.
What's his name as Reed Richards? Wasn't he?
Miles Teller.
Wasn't he also in Whiplash?
The costumes.
Yeah, he was in Whiplash. Right?
Costumes was trash. Characters, the casting attempts was good. I don't mind the cast.
Off topic though, I would say this on the Fantastic.
And what's so fucked up? The director of Chronicle directed that. Right?
Better.
And he walked away from possibly doing a sequel of Chronicle.
You know what?
Too,
That
because
makes
he was too
sense.
busy doing Fantastic
That makes
Four.
sense with the again. We don't need a sequel on Chronicle, but that makes sense with the tone of that Fantastic Four. I would say this though. I've been seeing a lot of stuff of people giving shit on Pedro Pascal's Reed Richards because he didn't do enough compared to the one with Chris Evans as the Human Torch. I forgot what year was that. Was
I
that
forgot the
2000?
actor who played the 2005 Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, so because people are like doing comparison clips like, oh, he only stretched in this one scene with Galactus. Meanwhile, in the 2005 one, here he is like stretching, holding down the thing, and then he's like stretching this whole like bridge together or whatever. I'm like, yeah, I needed more stuff like that.
I am gonna be honest. Pedro did a pretty good job. But at the same time, I wasn't really that like convinced of him as a good Mr. Fantastic.
I think it was since we're talking about that movie, I think their focus for Reed Richards wasn't necessarily him being Mr. Fantastic, but being, this fatherly figure that was about to have a child.
Yeah, I would say like he did a good job playing like a bit of like showing Reed Richards as more of a human and not this perfect dude.
In the process of becoming a father, even though he's so prone to think more about logics of just like love to a child.
It was. I mean, that was the main focus. Really, was like the child being born. And I mean, personally, I would have loved to see a lot more of the.
Quick question: If we were in that universe and we heard that like Mr. Fantastic like Galactus wants our baby, we said no, how would you react?
I would have been like, okay, what now? I would have just been like, do you have a backup plan? And like, I know they asked, and I'm like, no.
I will say the civilians' reactions were pretty valid when they're like, it's one child, and they're like, we are not giving up our child, it's like, but all of our lives.
It's like one of those trolley problems. It's like here on one track you have one person, and on the other track you have 5 people, but the one person's a Nazi, and the other 5 people are like criminals or something. I don't know.
I would just say have another kid and just like. Yeah.
That's kind of fucked though.
I know. I'm just
playing. No. I just saw a clip the other day where somebody took a clip of the Silver Surfer trying to reach for the baby. And Sue was like, Johnny, kill her, and he's like, what? And she's like, kill her. And the caption was, she said that with her chest.
Oh yeah, she was giving birth.
Yeah,
she was in pain.
She was gonna reach in that, pregnancy.
I don't know.
Well. Back on what it was, is there any movie you want rebooted? Like any superhero movie or just any like movie in general?
No superhero reboots. Like
no more?
I'm in this acting class right now, and our professor, she's very firm about, because we, like twice a semester, we get to, like recreate a scene from like a movie or something.
Yeah.
And she's persistent about like nothing superhero related.
Really?
And I'm with her on that because when you're watching superheroes, it's this one person that was cast, whether it was their body, their voice, you know, their something about them to portray this character, and then that is their contract for years. Like Chris Evans is Captain America, Chris Hemsworth is Thor, you know, Scarlett Johansson is Black Widow. So all you know when you're watching that is how that person portrays the role. Whereas if you're playing like a scene from like the Titanic, or you're playing the scene from like, I don't know, like Pitch Perfect or something, you know, it's just these characters, you know, having a good old time.
Yeah, but then you could also put in the argument
Yeah,
like
I was
the
supposed to
character
say-
from Pitch Perfect, and maybe she's just that mean girl, you know? There's always that mean girl.
But also
in
at the
that
same time,
movie,
there's
or-
still some good scenes that you could, from superhero movies, that you could use in class.
like
Like
that's,
what?
Recent, that one scene when Lois Lane interviews Superman.
But that's a
that
good
movie
one.
just came out.
That's true, but like that's
Still.
a pretty good scene to use in a class.
Be like, well,
You could also do the scene of like. There's also that good scene of just like Captain America seeing Bucky for the first time. The devastation
Or
of
that
thinking
one,
his.
or that one scene in
buddy was
Civil War
fine.
where like Cap and Iron Man are like having
the
dual
dueling and the talking at the same time.
yeah, at the office. You know,
Yeah.
when they're like, you know, trying to at least try to get an understanding of each other about how they stand about the Sokovia Accords.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like Tony's like I'm just trying to do this to prevent something worse, and Cap's like, you keep telling yourself.
Or you
that.
could also do that scene from the Captain America and Bucky show where they're talking to the new event, that dude that was Captain America for a while. I forget his name. Where
Captain America and the Winter Soldier?
no.
Oh no, you talking about that therapy scene with Bucky and Sam?
No, I'm talking about the one when they're talking to the Captain America after
Oh,
Chris
Isaiah?
Evans died. Yeah, and they're saying like what it takes to be Captain America in the back of the car.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, would you jump in front of a green this and that? Like things like that. Like,
I don't know about that scene.
ah.
No, but I think in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, that scene where they're forced to have a therapy session,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
when Bucky is being so pissy about Sam giving up the shield, and he's like, "Why'd you give up that shield? That shield meant everything to Steve.
Mm-hmm.
If you did that, that means he was wrong about you. If he was wrong about you, then he was wrong about me."
But I also get like the
See,
idea.
that's a good thing to use in
Yeah.
class.
But I think it's the general practice that you do not want to portray somebody who, you know, has made their mark.
Yeah,
for
I
their
get what he's saying. Like
portrayal.
you're basically portraying something like, oh, you're doing this, but you're not as good as this version.
I
of
get
it.
what you mean, because
It's like
if people were to do that, that's basically recreating the scene. But you
It's-
want to but like the purpose is to take a scene,
Yeah.
but have your own spin on it.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like basically when you have the original cast recording of a musical,
Yeah.
and then there's a new one. It's like it's not the same as the original.
Same thing with like for example, like In the Heights.
Yeah.
From the broadcast version to like the film adaptation. Yeah, it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know, same thing with like Dear Evan Hansen. You know, even though Ben Platt was still Evan, he wasn't the same Evan in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
But
That
like,
perm did not do him justice. He looked
Yeah.
awful with it.
I don't know much about Ben Platt, to be honest. So I wouldn't know. But like with movies that should be rebooted, though, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people probably don't remember this, but like, I don't know if you guys ever seen Catch That Kid,
No.
with like a young Christian Stewart, a young Corbin Blue,
That one that looks like a ripoff of Spy Kids.
kinda.
It's like a spy movie.
Wow.
God, I might have.
It's literally a
long
spy
time
movie with
ago.
kids.
Oh my god.
It's basically like, so basically Christian Stewart's character, like her dad, like owns a go-kart track, and basically he's like in the hospital because of a climbing injury. Like from all those years of climbing mountains, his back is giving out, and basically her mom works at a bank for security, and the insurance won't cover it, and it's like $250,000 to pay for the surgery.
And then you pull a
So
heist.
so Christian Stewart's character had one idea, being like, we could rob the bank.
So it's a heist movie.
It's like a heist movie for
So it's
kids.
just a heist. So an Ocean's 11 for kids.
Well, Ocean's 11, you're robbing a casino, not a bank.
It's a heist movie.
It's a heist movie.
It's a heist movie.
I'd like to return these products. Do you have the receipt? No, but they're
No,
sealed. Never.
Let me go back.
Can I at least get a bag, please? Since
There's
you're
a
not going to
difference-
take them.
There's a difference between robbing a bank and doing a heist.
Was Spy Kids 4 technically a reboot of Spy Kids?
No.
No.
Which one was
the,
that
the one
one?
with the family, the new family.
The one with that one girl who's in Girl Meets World.
Yeah.
Rowan something.
Rowan Blanchard?
Yeah, she was in the
Yeah.
4th one.
I never seen it.
That's not a
I
reboot. That's
vaguely
not a reboot.
remember her
I
character.
remember-
I
I
just
do-
remember the, what was that, the video game one?
That's
Oh,
3.
That's 3.
That one was probably the best
Funny.
one.
That was the best one.
Really?
I want a reboot of that one. No, I don't want a reboot. They
No,
want
there's
reboot
already
of that.
there's technically already new characters.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
te-
Wasn't there a reboot of Spy Kids recently?
Technically, yes.
Yeah.
Technically, yes.
I was gonna say, I don't know if you guys remember this in Spy Kids 4 when it came out in theaters. They introduced Smell-O-Vision.
Yeah,
where
I
you get a
saw- yeah,
scratch card,
I
and,
experienced that with
and
my
the movie
sister.
prompts you when to scratch it and smell what's on the screen.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I remember that.
what?
Disgusting.
I remember that.
I
It was,
really
like,
wanted to
weird.
do
It was
it.
weird.
It looked cool. I was so like, this is new because they're big on like the whole 3D immersive thing.
Yeah,
That's what they're.
They smell what's on screen.
And you could really tell with like Spy Kids 3, they really went heavy on the 3D because there was like,
Oh, yeah.
there's that the theme park scene was like, ooh.
But Jessica Alba though. Jessica Alba.
Sue Storm.
I don't know, is there a movie you want rebooted, Reggie?
Every time you mention the word reboot, all I think of is how out of all of the Disney princess reboots that they've done, the Cinderella one is probably by far the best one because Lily James as Cinderella, like she really encompassed that character. And then
Terry Crews as Rapunzel.
No, if they do reboot,
Something.
Tangled, like Rapunzel, if they do a live action.
That one. I love
I know
Tangled.
Sabrina Carpenter has been discussed possibly playing.
But right now it's a fan cast though, I'm assuming.
It's a fan cast,
no,
yeah.
I cannot
What
see
we do
Sabrina.
not need a live action, aka reboot of, is Moana. That movie is literally from the late 2010s,
I thought that was
like
already
2017.
I thought that was already happening.
It's in the
They're
process.
currently working on one with Dwayne
Yeah.
The Rock Johnson,
Which is-
which
as-
obviously he plays
as
Maui,
Maui.
but it's like, why do we need a live action? That movie is not even a
See,
decade old.
Because Disney's got money for it, and they know
Disney's.
because they
I'm not saying that.
because they know like Moana hit big in theaters and in the bank, so they have money to make it live action, so they can make more money for kids to see it.
Yeah,
Plus,
yeah.
also,
Why are you getting so heated about Moana?
Yeah. Also, Disney has.
I never even seen Moana.
So
but like,
get this. Although Disney does have like a lot of money, they are still in debt. I think last check that I checked in 2023, they were in $4.2 billion in debt.
How is Disney?
I thought that was Warner Brothers. that
No,
was in
that's
debt.
Disney.
Warner Brothers is also
How
in
is
debt.
Disney in
So
debt?
it is a controlled debt.
Disney is one of the biggest empire entities.
Whenever they have something that
for
flops,
film.
it adds onto the debt, like Snow White and things like that. It adds onto the debt,
We don't
and they
even wanna
keep
talk about
adding, they keep producing and doing all these things. That's why so much of their price is going up and up. So they could try and like crawl out of it. It's like a controlled debt, you know, like they're in control of it. But at the same time, they're still in debt, even though they have all this money to do stuff.
But if they're in a controlled debt, why are they capitalizing on and taking all of these other companies like 20th Century
Because
Fox,
they're trying to, like,
Hulu?
They're trying to get out of that debt at the same time. It's
That's
weird.
not going to help you get out of debt. I don't know. Like collaborate with other companies instead
because
of
they're
trying to take them over.
monopolize the entire.
They
entertainment
really are
industry.
trying to monopolize, and it's basically what Walt Disney didn't really want. It's kind of dumb.
Walt Disney
Especially-
ain't even alive.
You know what's even
anymore.
crazy?
Look what they've done with his company.
With the what is it? Their 70th anniversary, 60th anniversary now.
Of what?
Disney 65th.
I think we'll be.
It's one of those. It's the 75th anniversary or something like that. 60th anniversary. 60th? I don't know. 70th. So yeah, 70th anniversary of Disney, and they introduced. Do you guys know about the Disney key? The physical key that you could get.
That sounds.
Yeah.
Oh, like,
So,
like
yeah.
the
Oh
key
yeah,
that
the
you get at-
anniversary key where you
Yeah.
like go around and you like.
And then you get a
Correct.
specialized pin that's representing one of the
inside.
areas. Yeah, and
So
you
you
have to.
spent like what $50 for a key
It's $60 to $70.
for a key to unlock to get a little pin. Are you fucking
you-
serious
That's
right now?
inside that
But
you carry
it's-
with you the whole
So
time.
the purpose of this is to be
Just
more
break that shit
immersive
open.
in each park. Yeah, to be more immersive in each park, and when you do the key, it like lights
Bro,
up, plays some song.
they got Disney adults on the vice grip of the balls.
Yeah.
For real. They
no,
really do.
it's crazy because like there's been so many videos of people seeing like a long lines of people to go put in their key in this thing, right? To be to unlock whatever, and there's not a single child. Not a single child. Like, I don't know if you guys ever seen that viral.
No child is gonna run around the park and be like, "Oh my god, I need to see
No,
this.
no,
This. I need
no.
to do,
The reason why there's no child is because all the Disney adults buy out the keys before a child could get one.
Same thing like Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scalpers are like the reasons why Pokemon's not doing so great with like
Who tends to do too much? Anime fans or Disney fans? Disney adults or anime adults?
It depends. It depends.
Not anime.
Which
adults.
I'm playing.
anime
Disney adults
fan?
can be ruthless.
Yeah.
I'm not denying that. No one's denying
Disney adults
that.
could be really, and like it's crazy because it's like, I don't know if you guys seen that viral clip. Whoever edits this, put the clip right here. That viral clip that there's this dude on the Jungle Cruise where he's just crashing out, being like, "You guys are all adults. Like, it's the last ride," and he's like, "Why the hell are you guys on this cruise? You guys are all in your 20s. Go to a party. Go out and do something." No, instead you're spending like $500 over at Disney doing on your phones, recording everything. This is for children. There's not even a child on this boat.
That is a bit much because.
Oh, he went all out. Like, he was like, this is for children, and there's not even a single child on this boat.
Technically, no, actually, not even technically. Disney is marketed for all ages.
Yeah, it's marketed for all ages, but for a lot of the stuff at like Disneyland, it's leaned towards for children to have a fun, immersive time. But how can a kid have an immersive time when you have this lady on a mobility scooter screaming about her churro?
That's valid. That is valid, but also at the same time, like there are people who are adults who just want to go to to the Jungle Cruise or whatever the fuck just to have a chill time.
And here's the thing though too, it's like sometimes Disney knows what they're doing and taking that like magical moment for kids to get money from their parents. Like there's also,
where's the money gonna come from? The parents.
Yeah, and it's like there's this like, have you ever heard of the Bibbidi Boutique?
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
It's like $500 or more bucks just to like
it's
get
ridiculous.
a dress.
Just to dress up your child.
But it's for the experience. That's the thing. Yeah. It's for the experience.
Yeah, it's just full on like dress up experience.
They make the little girl feel like a princess, like an actual living princess. And boys as a knight, as a prince, you know, boys could do it too. But the boys is like a little lackluster in my opinion.
It's because it's the Bibbidi Boutique. That's what
Bibbidi Boutique.
Bibbidi Boutique.
Trademark.
Bibbidi beep up.
Start digging in your butt, twin.
No, you can't say that in the same sentence as Bibbidi Boutique.
Oh.
But at the boutique, it's.
I don't know what the fuck was going on there. I really didn't. Like, could someone let me know what the fuck was that about?
Start digging in your butt, twin.
That whole exchange got me. It's like, should I call the police or something? Or like, do I need Google Translate or something? Or like, I gotta go on my Duolingo app for like a second.
Okay, but at this boutique, it is primarily known for being a whole like immersive, interactive, glittery experience for girls, female identifying children, to dress up as their favorite Disney princess, get their hair done, get a dress, shoes, and
And to add on to the immersiveness, the hairdressers and whatnot, they're dressed up as the fairy godmothers. And they even have the wands that bring out the sparkles, and you're paying for the experience. But like, there's this clip. It's a pretty wholesome clip of this dad seeing the price for one, and he's like, "This much?" He's like, "It's for the experience." He's like, "I know, I love my daughter and everything, but like, it should not be this much for that. Like, that's crazy."
I kind of want to see a fairy godmother on a smoke break.
Bruh.
Have you seen what was it? Minnie Mouse on a break, but it's a short Hispanic man.
The head's off, and he's like just smoking.
And he's like, oh my god.
There's clips out there where there's malfunctions in the costumes. Like, I think there's one with like Woody and his head falls off and he's like, oh shoot.
No, have you seen the one with Mrs. Incredible and she trips and her face literally falls off?
No, my favorite one is when they go to like a person in a Chip and Dale costume and they put the camera up to the nose and you see inside the costume the person in there just staring.
I'm like, get away from me.
Oh man, I remember. Me and Justina, when we went to Disneyland for our anniversary, it was our 1-year anniversary, and we went to go take pictures with Mickey, and I was also fine if like if there was children behind us that wanted to go and we were next, I would have been like, yeah, go for it. But we did it just because it was like an anniversary thing, like, oh, a little fun time. And we did it late too. But I remember because I could do a Mickey Mouse impression. I remember that was my main goal, to do it in front of the Mickey Mouse
Oh my God,
costume
I can see
person.
where this might go.
But what happened was the person that was taking the camera, this dude that takes the picture, he went and tried to upstage me, not letting me have my moment.
With
I'm like,
your
with the impressions by doing his own impression. I'm like, what the hell are you doing, man? I'm like,
Damn,
and he was like shaking, looking at me, dead serious, being like doing it, like trying to compete with me. I'm like, what the hell's happening?
That is the weirdest dick swinging contest I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude,
dude.
I was just trying to have a fun moment with this person in this costume. I thought it'd be like cute because there's this guy. He is technically a Disney adult, but he does really good Disney impressions, and he like goes to like the cruise or Disneyland, and he does the impressions of the people in the costume. And I'm like, oh, I want to try and do that. That'd be fun, you know. And I'm like, oh boy, and then he starts doing it. I'm like, what the hell's happening? This dude's like trying to like have a pissing contest with me, and I'm like,
yeah, don't go to Disney and try to do an impression. Somebody's gonna want to be better than you.
Justina could vouch. The person that was in the Mickey Mouse costume was trying to let the other dude like stop and let me do my thing. And I'm like,
can you imagine how like Mickey's gonna look like trying to like chill the other guy? Like, dude, chill out.
Yeah, he was literally.
Chill out, bro.
Because he's smiling, like it's the costume smiling. He's just like he's like doing that, like the person in the costume's doing this. I'm like, bro, you sound like Towley. Don't forget to bring a towel.
But like Mickey to be like, hey, bro, chill out. You don't want to do that. No. You got a case pending. You don't want to do that.
Here comes the cease and desist.
Not the cease and desist.
We got the lawyers on the ropes. No, he's royalty now. He's royalty free. Mickey Mouse.
Old Mickey Mouse. Remember, Mickey Mouse has gone through a lot of
iterations
and designs over the years. And so when the contract was finally up, what was it, like last year or something?
Yeah.
The original Steamboat Willie Mickey Mouse is royalty free. Not the newer Mickey Mouse from like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse and stuff.
That was my experience with that, and I was just like,
I kind of want to see someone use that as a stripper name.
I think the other one you can do is Sorcerer's Apprentice. I think that one is.
I think what was worse is this dude's like having a receding hairline, thin hair, and everything. I'm like,
that's even worse.
Yeah,
a grown ass man trying to up someone's impression of Mickey Mouse, but like
while looking ugly as hell.
And he was like turning hella red.
He probably don't even have a forehead. He got a 5 head. I bet you like like I'm gonna do the Mike Epps impression, but if you're in the military, you salute like this, yes sir.
Disney went to
and the forehead like.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of Disney, there's this documentary thing I've been getting a lot of ads for. It's like this indie documentary. I forget the name of it, and we'll put it in post production. But what it is, it's these dudes who went to the Epcot and went in the like staff only zones, like the behind the scenes stuff. Even when it was closed down, they stayed behind and went on the attractions, sold stuff like that, like showing what you don't normally see. And I think and they documented and things like that. And I guess it also led to this case of one of the animatronics named, I think it was Wally or Willy, being stolen.
Wally?
It was a little animatronic thing. I forgot what ride it was for. It was back in the day. And it was like this big heist thing of like someone stole it. I mean, they didn't know who, if it was these guys. And there's even a clip of them jumping into the water of like one of the like log rides or something. And like there's even a clip of them on It's a Small World, like on the with the animatronic dolls and things like that. And it's crazy. And I'm like, I really want to see that because they were trying to show people what's behind the scenes. I'm like, I want to see that. What
I would love to see is because I saw I think it was a TikTok video, but what I'd love is an extended documentary about it and how Epcot was originally not supposed to be a theme park and how it was supposed to be like a town, like a city, almost like that town.
Tomorrowland?
I think so, yeah.
Kind of like Tomorrowland-ish vibe.
Kind of, yeah. And it's just for like all the employees, all the workers, to live and then to work on projects for the future.
Yeah, they have that at like Disneyland or like California Adventure, which why I like a California Adventure, it does lean more towards the adults because you could actually drink there. That's I think so far one of the only Disney places you could actually drink besides Disney
Epcot
Cruise.
Stood for Experimental Projects of Tomorrow.
Yeah, Epcot. You cannot drink at Epcot. You can't drink at Disneyland. I don't know about the Disney Cruise. I think you could.
Just don't eat the shrimp.
Yeah. Radioactive shrimp from Walmart.
Who had better food, Disneyland or Universal Studios?
California Adventure, Disneyland for sure. California Adventure actually had better food than Universal in my
Yeah,
opinion.
because I had the Pym Particle Kitchen at Island Adventure. Well, no, not
California
Island.
Adventure.
California Adventure.
Yeah, no, they had
Did
better
you
food
eat
for
while
sure.
you were at Universal Orlando?
Yeah, I had a burger and
Okay.
yeah, and all that stuff. But
no, yeah, I think California Adventure. I'm gonna end it off with that, but
yeah,
we gotta end it because it looks like we almost went a whole hour.
pretty
Maybe
much.
we should go an
This is
hour.
I think this is the longest episode we ever had.
You know what? If you like our episodes being this long, leave it in the comments on the YouTube if you're watching on the YouTube. Yeah. Let us know. But thank you all for watching. This has been Singer Nerds and Homies. I have been your host, Jose. Make sure to like and subscribe if you liked what you saw here, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.